work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 49. That is right, we're on episode 49. I know it's been here for like 2-3 weeks now. This is the third episode of Fly Like an Eagle podcast right here on Steampunk Entertainment or Steampunk Sports if you want to be specific. But this is the 49th episode. Next week is going to be episode 50. I can't believe it's going to be, there we go. I can't believe it's going to be 50. Without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe to Steampunk Entertainment. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell. We got a lot of stuff coming, guys. We got a lot of stuff coming like last night. I did the very first Philadelphia 76ers post game as they lost to Cleveland Cavaliers, 114 to 106. So now many more things are coming right here on Steampunk Entertainment, and let's just get right into it, shall we? Before we get into who the Eagles play, oh my God, I can't speak. Tonight, the Eagles take on the Washington Commanders with the NFC East on the line. Whoever wins will be the number one seed in the NFC East going forward to the NFC till the season ends. So they will have the lead in the NFC East, whoever wins this. They played the Cowboys last week. We played the Cowboys. We destroyed them 34-6. We're going to break that all down. But before I get into that, there's one player that's making a return tonight against the Commanders, and it's a very, very, very important player to the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata, who's been out for this entire season so far, is making his return. And when you have him in a left tackle spot, that makes the offensive line even more stronger, much stronger. Because I remember when I was watching the Eagles and Cowboys game, or I forget which game it was, I got a text and he's like, Mitch, is there something wrong with your left tackle? Like, what happened? Because we kept on getting blown by in the left tackle spot. I'm like, yeah, Mailata is out. He should be back next week or in a couple of weeks. And yeah, Jordan Mailata is making his return tonight. That is the most exciting thing for this offensive line, especially for Jalen Hurts. Because Jalen Hurts is going to benefit from that tremendously. That will make the offensive line much more stronger. This offensive line will be once again the best offensive line in football when you have Mailata on the left side and Lane Johnson also on the offensive line. So this is huge for the Philadelphia Eagles offense, especially for Saquon Barkley, because when you have Mailata there, he can create open holes for Saquon Barkley to run through for like a big gain of yardage. So with the return of Jordan Mailata, it's going to help this offense a lot, especially against the Washington Commanders team, because they are dead. Are they like dead last against? No, they're like 28th. The Washington Commanders are 28th in stopping the run. So when Saquon Barkley gets that ball, I want him to be behind Jordan Mailata. That's going to be music to my ears. I cannot wait for that. Now, let's get right into the game last week against the Dallas Cowboys, 34-6. First off, it was a complete annihilation, right? Complete annihilation. The sun, yes, you guys heard me. The sun was beyond bright. And all like everyone's complaining how bright it was, that the Cowboys players couldn't see, the Eagles players couldn't see. It was that blinding, and the Eagles still blew them out. Still blew them out. Now it's just crazy because I didn't think that it was going to be that bad. I didn't think that the Eagles were going to win 34-6. I thought the Eagles were going to win like 17-10. I thought it would be a much closer of a game because you don't know when it's the NFC East rivalry game, anything can happen. But the Eagles just destroyed the Cowboys because the Cowboys they didn't have Dak. He was out. Cooper Rush looked terrible. Then they had a good trade, put Trey Lance in. That didn't hold them any favors. That hold them to no favors. We picked them off like 5 times. We picked off Trey Lance and Cooper Rush 5 times. That is crazy because majority of the season, going back to the beginning of the season, a couple weeks, we barely got any interceptions. We barely got any interceptions, fumble recoveries, you name it. So the Philadelphia Eagles got 5 interceptions in that game against the Dallas Cowboys. And the defense, I don't know if they actually bailed Jalen Hurts out to a point, but they saved this offense. They saved this offense so many times. The last 2 weeks, the Eagles' defense has been tremendous. Has been tremendous, and we all knew it was going to take a little bit of while to everyone to gel, for Vic Fangio to figure out his scheme, the bend don't break, and everything. It was ugly before the bye week. It was ugly. The Eagles are on a 4-game winning streak, and the last game blowing them out the way that they did is crazy. It's amazing. It's honestly amazing how well the defense played. How well the defense played, especially one specific player on the defensive side of the ball, that is Zach Baun. Zach Baun dominated. Dominated. Let's go and break down Zach Baun's stat. So once here, we're gonna go here. Defense, here we go. Alright, so with Zach Baun, let me try to find it. Why is Saquon Barkley here? Oh, for the tackles. Zach Baun, 8 tackles, 3 solo tackles. I think he had a total fumbles lost. He also had a fumble recovery. This guy has been the best defensive player on this team all season long. All season long, Zach Baun has been the best defensive player. And we only signed him to a 1-year deal, guys. The Philadelphia Eagles only signed him to a 1-year deal. So, with that being said, the Philadelphia Eagles need to extend this guy now. They need to extend him now. Because the linebacker position has always been one of the weakest spots. It's usually not one, the weakest spot for the Philadelphia Eagles for the longest time. Zach Baun and Nakobe Dean have been stepping up week after week. They've both been stepping up. But Zach Baun specifically, especially with the tackles, I think he's among the top 5 in tackles. Correct me if I'm wrong. But with Zach Baun, it looks like he's going to be a Pro Bowler. That's how good. That's how dang good Zach Baun is as of late right now. It's honestly incredible what Zach Baun is doing, and it's the diamond in the rough that we have been getting. Shout out to my guy Kyle for the like on the Facebook side. Really, really appreciate you, bro. Come over to the YouTube side, Stream Punk Sports. The link is in the description. Come over there. Come over to the YouTube side, man. But yeah, Zach Baun, he needs to be extended now. Now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He needs to be extended now. I don't care for how many years. He just has to be here longer than 1 year. I'm telling you, if we let this guy go, he's going to get paid somewhere. Somewhere, some team is going to pay him a lot of money because how well he's been playing this season so far. I would not be surprised if he goes to like Chicago Bears to be with with TJ Edwards or something like that. We can't afford this guy to walk. The Philadelphia Eagles cannot afford to let this guy go. Kind of like what they did with TJ Edwards. I didn't want TJ Edwards gone because he was always among tops in the league in tackling. Then we were like, okay, now our linebackers can't tackle. Zach Baun is now that guy. He is now that guy, and I love every single bit of it, man. Love every single bit of it. We got to talk about Nakobe Dean as well because I love the way Nakobe Dean has been playing. There's always this one thing when it comes to Nakobe Dean, and that is his health. I've been saying time and time again before this season, can he stay healthy? Can this guy stay healthy? Can this guy be an impact on the field? Because guys, remember when he was drafted, he was redshirted, red jersey, redshirted, whatever you want to call it. He's been doing amazing. Same with Garner Johnson too for the last couple of weeks. Garner Johnson's been picking off interceptions, deflecting them, making huge stops. Like Garner Johnson, Zach Baun, and Nakobe Dean. I got to throw Isaiah Rodgers in that category as well. Have been stepping up huge for this defense, for the Philadelphia Eagles defense, and Vic Fangio. He knows what he's doing, man. Even though I am not personally a fan of bend and don't break defense. This is just one of his things where the Philadelphia Eagles got gems. Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean is playing amazing, and he's a punt returner too. Like we got Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. They're going to be here for like a long, long, long time. They're going to be the next Lito Shepard and Troy Vincent, or if you want to include Sheldon Brown into that mix as well. They're going to be like that. They're going to be like that. And then if we could somehow keep Zach Baun for a long period of time, and he keeps this up, and he keeps playing like this, guys, it's going to be so much fun for the defensive side of the ball. Because as of right now, like who is on the offensive side of the ball for the opponents? Is there anybody on this Philadelphia Eagles defense that this team that anybody's scared of? When you look at the defense side of the ball, when you look at here, who are they scared of? Basically, I'll tell you right now, Quinyon Mitchell, he's playing tremendous right now. People have him in his best corner in the NFC East. That's one of them. You could throw Zach Baun into that conversation. And Garner Johnson, Garner Johnson, those three. Right now. That teams should be scared of. Not like to a standard like a Jeremiah Trotter and Brian Dawkins. Not up to that standards at all. But I'm just saying, they make noise. These guys make noise. So I love it, man. And especially the fact we destroyed the Cowboys. Look how many times. Oh, I thought we had 5 interceptions. Oh, we only picked them off once? Oop. I thought it was 5 interceptions. We had 3 sacks. Okay. Yeah. And I just gotta say this right now. Ezekiel Elliott, keep playing for the Cowboys because you're terrible now. You're terrible. Who knew that Jake Ferguson was the best player on the for the receiving? Eh, wow. All right, we got to go to Jalen Hurts, right? Let's go with Jalen Hurts right now. 14 for 20, 202 yards, two touchdowns, and an interception. Sacked 5 times. That's where Jordan Mailata is going to come into play. That is where Jordan Mailata is going to come into play for Jalen Hurts. That's going to be a huge addition. Had a QBR of 57.7, 115. He had a good game. He had a 1 interception. Okay, correction. First half was bad. Second half was great. I just don't understand how this Philadelphia Eagles team can't be a complete game, can't play a complete game. I just don't understand that. It bothers me to no end. To no end, it bothers me. Can we just have one game, just one game, where the Philadelphia Eagles can play stress-free game of football? That's what I want. Saquon Barkley, not exactly his best game out there because he did get injured, then he did come back in. 14 carries, 66 yards. His longest was 11. Not exactly his best game out there, but he still left the impact a little bit. He still left the impact. Hopefully, he can have a better game than what he did last week. We need him to run all over the Washington Commanders, who were ranked 28th in the run. We need Saquon Barkley to get those yards. And this game, I think he's 9 yards away from getting 1,000 yards on the season. This is the game. This is the game for Saquon Barkley to get 1,000 yards. This is the game. If he doesn't get those 9 yards, then I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Shout out to my guy Chris for the like on the Facebook side. Really appreciate you. Go Birds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me know your score prediction in the chat. Let me know your score prediction in the chat, Chris, because I'm going to give you mine at the very end of Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 49. So Jalen Hurts, I'll give him like a C plus B minus because the first half was just garbage. Yeah. Yeah, Jalen Hurts had a good game, especially in the second half. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He threw 1, I think. No, he threw 2. So Shipley played well. Can we please get Will Shipley out on the field more than Kenneth Gainwell? Please. Gainwell can't block. He can't do much of anything. A.J. Brown, 5 receptions, 109 yards. Dude, I'll take it. Here's the thing with A.J. Brown. I've been saying this for weeks now. Chris, if you're in the chat, let me know if you agree with this take. The Philadelphia Eagles is A.J. Brown's team. It is not Jalen Hurts' team. You've seen Jalen Hurts when A.J. Brown is on the field and when he's off. When A.J. Brown is on the field, he only targets A.J. Brown. Look at his stats. Look here. A.J. Brown, 5 receptions. He had 7 targets. Jahan Dotson, 1 catch, 1 target. Goddard, 3 targets, 2 catches. Devontae Smith only had 2 targets. No, he had 3 targets, 2 catches. Then the rest of them were like 1s and 2s. See what I mean? It only targets A.J. Brown. And then the one game when A.J. Brown got injured, I think it was last week. I don't know if it was against the Cowboys a week before. That was when Devontae Smith went off in the second half. in that second half of that game, Devontae Smith went off. Like, that's the only game that Devontae Smith is pretty much going to go off unless A.J. Brown doesn't get targets, or he's going to get his targets. But look, it's A.J. Brown's team, man. This is A.J. Brown's team. I'm going to say that for the rest of the season. People could say it's Saquon Barkley's team. I would say no to that because it's his first year. But A.J. Brown, he's top. Is he like a top 3 in wide receiver? Like top 3, top 5? So, look, this is A.J. Brown's team, man. Johnny Wilson scored a touchdown. Johnny Wilson actually scored a touchdown. And I'm okay with that. I am more than okay with that, actually. It was great that he finally scored a touchdown here. Calcaterra did nothing because Goddard was back. Whenever Goddard's out, Calcaterra signs. So that's sort of like you got to give Calcaterra more targets. You got to give him more targets to see what he can do. And see what he can do. So, yeah. So that's basically it for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I mean, not the Eagles. Not the Eagles, the Cowboys. That's pretty much it for the Cowboys, man. They're pretty much done. There's nothing left for them. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. They're gonna miss Prescott for the rest of the season. I can't wait for that second game in Philadelphia at the link because that's a Kelly Green game again. So I can't wait for that game, man. I cannot wait. All right. So let's just get right into. Let me let's go right into here, shall we? Like, here's the Commanders, 7-3, and we are 7-2. We're one game away. This is a must-win for the Eagles, man. This game is gonna be a must-win. We want that first seed. The Philadelphia Eagles need that first seed. If we can get that first seed, ooh, man, that's gonna be nice. And to add on to this winning streak, we're on a 4-game winning streak right now. After the bye. After the bye, the Philadelphia Eagles are on a 4-game winning streak. Can they extend it to 5? I really think they can. It's going to be close. It's going to come down to the run. It's not going to come down to the throwing as much because let's face it, Jalen Hurts only throws like 20 to 25 times a game. Jalen Daniels, he's having a terrific rookie year. I just want to see what Jalen Daniels can do against this defense now. Because this defense right now for the Philadelphia Eagles is hot. This defense knows what to do against the run and how to get to the quarterback, even though they're missing an edge rusher. This is going to be a fun game to watch. A very, very fun game to watch. And I can't wait. I really can't wait for this. Now, we just got to talk about Bijan Robinson Jr. Or is it Brian? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What's that guy's name? Isn't it Brian? Depth chart. Brian Robinson. There we go. Here's the Commanders. Here, let's look at their defensive depth chart. So you got Daniel. Yep. I'm actually curious who's going to be guarding Terry McLaurin. I'm actually curious. Is it Slay, Quinion Mitchell? It's gotta be Quinion Mitchell, right? It's gotta be. It's got. It's gotta be. Quinion Mitchell's locking receivers down. He is locking receivers down. So I cannot wait for the matchup between Quinion Mitchell and Terry McLaurin. That's gonna be fun to watch. If they put Slay on him, oh God, no! Please no! Please no! I don't want to see Darius Slay on Terry McLaurin because I feel like Darius Slay gets injured every game now. Darius Slay's had it. Darius Slay is not like he used to be. Thank God it's his last year. Thank God. Now, who's making his return to Philly? Who's making his return to Philly? Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is making his return to Philly. That's gonna be insane. Is he gonna get booed? Is he gonna get? He will probably get cheered. He would definitely get cheered. I feel like, and it's going to be interesting. It's gonna be interesting because not Zach Baun, Zach Ertz has been playing lights out. He's been playing really, really well this year. Look at his stats for Zach Ertz. Okay, my bad. Not lights out, but it's like decent. 37 receptions, 381 yards, and 1 touchdown. That's decent. It could be better, but just watch. This will be a Philadelphia Eagles thing. He will go off against this defense. Why can I see that? Because it always does. This always does against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why. I don't know how. It's always bound to happen. It's always bound to happen, guys. It's always bound to happen. And it's hilarious at this point. It's hilarious at this point. I think he's going to be the captain, right? He's got to be a captain for this game. Can you imagine him doing a coin toss? That would be cool to see. Wrong jersey, but that'd be cool to see Zach Ertz there. Yeah, look, it's gonna be fun to see Zach Ertz, but we're coming for this dub, man. We're coming for this dub, and yeah, shout out to my guy Chris, another Chris for hitting the like button on the Facebook side. Really appreciate you. Make sure you guys share this out on the Facebook side. Hit that like and subscribe to the YouTube channel Stream Punk Sports. The links are in the description. And all the links to our social media is in the description below. Okay. Thursday night football. Thursday night football, right? Eagles Commanders. Last Thursday night game, the Bengals and the Ravens, perhaps the best game of the year. Can this game follow that? It's got the rivalry. But I don't know it can live up to that potential. Because let's be honest, are the Eagles up on the Ravens standards? Because I think the Commanders are better than the Bengals. So I would take the Commanders over the Bengals. Then I would take the Ravens over the Eagles. So it's like a draw. Between the two games, it's a draw. But this is where the rivalry is going to come into play. The rivalry is what drives the viewers, what drives the fans into it. And the fact that it's on Amazon Prime, yeah, I think it's going to be on Fox as well. If you're in the Philly or local area, like for me, it's going to be on Fox. I'm excited. I'm excited for this game, man. Really, really am. Can we just get the Jaden Daniels, and can we pick him off? I think he only has 2 picks on the year, right? He only has 2 picks on the year. It will be great. It will be great if we could, just pick him off and take him on to the house. That'd be great. That will be great. Now, when you guys see this, right, on paper, the Eagles roster and Commanders roster is pretty close. It is pretty close. It just comes down to the quarterback. Jaden Daniels has pretty much been consistent all year. Consistent. Jalen Hurts hasn't. I'm not saying that Jaden Daniels is better than Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying that. I'm saying consistency is key for these two quarterbacks. For these two quarterbacks, it's consistency and just throwing it to the right spots. That is it. Can we please see wide receiver slants into the middle? I want to see the middle of the field being used. That's what I want to see. It's barely used when the Eagles are on offense. We basically don't throw it to the middle, down the middle or whatever. Crazy. Honestly, crazy. I want to see more of that tonight. I want to see more of that. And when it comes down to I just want it. You know what I don't want to see actually? Them going for it on 4th down every chance they get. I don't want to see that. You have one of the best kickers in the league in Jake Elliott, and you're not using him? You're not using him? Like, that just baffles me. That baffles me because Nick Sirianni thinks he's the smartest guy on the field when he's not. He's trying to throw other people off. And that's what I don't like. I don't like when someone tries to throw him out. I don't like that. I just want Nick Sirianni to not do anything. Let Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio do everything. What is up, Steve? What is up, man? It's Saquon game. I can see that. The Commanders are ranked 28th against the defense. 28th against the run. And you got to give that guy the rock. You got to give Saquon Barkley the rock. And you know what else? Jordan Mailata is back. Jordan Mailata is going to be back, and that's going to help Saquon Barkley even more. So with that being said, right, with the Eagles, or with the Commanders being the 28th defense against the run, is he going to run the ball more with Jalen Hurts? Are they going to design more runs for Jalen Hurts? That's the one thing that worries me. He got the whole 4th quarter off against Dallas. Yeah, because of that injury he had to his arm. Like, that was scary. That was honestly scary. I watched it back. I was like, ooh, dang. But, yeah. Commanders had a long, rough time against but beat the Steelers, feed Barkley tonight. Well, that depends. Is Nick Sirianni going to do that? Is Kellen Moore going to do that? Obviously, we always hear run the ball. We always hear no chance, right? We always hear no chance, but they barely do. Saquon Barkley needs to get the ball between 20 to 25 times a game. This is one of those games where he should get over 25. He should get 25 to 30, right? This is the game for him to get that ball. And here's another thing too, right? Let's say Saquon Barkley gets us to the 1 yard line. Let's say Saquon Barkley gets us to the 1 yard line. Do the Eagles reward him? No. What do they do? What do they do? They tush push it in. They tush push in for the touchdown. I'm like, no, just reward that guy. I want to see basically no Tush pushes. I want to see Saquon Barkley get the rock. I can't wait for the game, bro. I got the post game show tonight with John. Oh, I thought Pat was gonna be on it. No, it's gonna be you guys. Well, you guys are gonna kill it. You guys are gonna kill it. I'll be in bed. I don't know if I can stay up throughout this whole thing. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. I'll watch the post game tomorrow for sure. For sure, I'll watch the post game tomorrow. And then my guy on Hardcore Sports, Steve, or not Steve. Oh my God, Sal. He's gonna be doing his post game called the Eagles Landing Zone as well. So there's a lot of post games to be on tonight after this must-win game. This game right here is the biggest game of the year. It's the biggest game of the year. A must win. If they don't win this game, they play the Rams, not this coming Sunday night, the following Sunday night. So they get a lot of time off to get ready for that game. But this is the game to do it. Yeah, check them all out, guys. Check them all out. Yep. There's like so many Eagle content creators and podcasters. It is insane. It is honestly insane how many of us there are. We're the best fans in America, the best content creators in America. Crazy. There's so many. There's so many. So, yeah, with this Eagles team, right? You know what I want to see? Yes, I want to see the field goals. I want to see all that stuff. But I want to see Jalen Hurts not hold on to the ball too long. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him. If he's getting rushed, throw it away. 1, 2, 3, throw. I don't want to see that at all. That's when he crumbles under pressure, throws it away, he panics, and it gets picked off. I don't want to see that. I want to see Jalen Hurts confident in the pocket. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw. Look for other weapons instead of AJ Brown. Devontae Smith, he's one of the best route runners in the game today. And you gotta be like, look, AJ Brown is covered, Devontae Smith's open. Bang. Dallas Goedert in the middle. Bang. Jahan Dotson. What a terrible year he's having. He gets 1 or 2 catches a game now. So even throw to Johnny Wilson's way. He scored a touchdown last week. So you got plenty of options. Just not Gainwell. I don't want to see Gainwell on the field, but we all know he's gonna be on the field. No, that's what I want to see on the offensive side of the ball. When you go to the defensive side, I want to see Jaden Daniels uncomfortable. Jaden Daniels is having one of the best rookie seasons in a long, long time. Jaden Daniels only threw 2 interceptions, right? If we can get to him quickly, then it should be no problem. This is where having an edge rusher would come into play. God damn. If only it worked with what's his name? Bryce Huff. If only it worked with Bryce Huff. And especially with Devin White being cut, letting him go, we desperately need that. And we desperately need a backup tight end as well. But that's neither here nor there. We can talk about that later. We just got to get to Jaden Daniels. We got to get him. We got to get him to the rock. We got to get to him. This is where Zach Baun comes in handy. Zach Baun is going to be a Pro Bowler this year. Mark my words. He's going to get a Pro Bowler. He's going to be a Pro Bowler. It's just been. I know I talked about this before, but I just got to talk about this again. Right? Zach Baun, right? Everyone was worried about the linebacker position, including myself. Like, everyone's saying we don't have linebackers, we don't have this, we don't have that. Zach Baun is a diamond in the rough. now, given the time of day, given the time he's out in the field, we have a good linebacker out of Zach Baun. This kind of reminds me of the Sixers with Gorsan Yabusele, right? When given the time, he should start at the four more often, right? That could be the missing piece. So Zach Baun, he could be the missing piece if you give him an extension. If you give Zach Baun an extension now, I don't care if it's a 1 year extension, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care how long the extension is. You gotta keep him on the team. You got to. It's common sense here. Him and Kobe Dean are like 1 and 2 right now. They're like 1 and 2 right now, guys. It is honestly crazy. Hold on. It is honestly crazy what we found in Zach Baun. Hold on. Something popped up. There we go. Sorry, something popped up on my computer. But yeah. Without further ado, guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're on episode 49 of Fly Like an Eagle podcast right here on Steampunk Sports, a part of Steampunk Entertainment. Make sure you check out all of our shows. We got Queens of the Ring tonight at 9 o'clock. During the Philadelphia Eagles game, I will be producing that. Sarah and Denise are your hosts. It's going to be a lot of fun with that. We what is that show called for the combat before it? But look, we got a lot of good shows here, a lot of good stuff coming. Like I said in the beginning of this show, I was I I was the first guy to host the Sixers post game, nothing but net. That is a great thing. I can't wait for that to get actually started. It's gonna be nice and fun. I cannot wait for the next one that I'm gonna be on. But hey, we're talking Eagles right now. The Eagles are the hottest thing in Philly right now. Flyers suck. Sixers are terrible. The Phillies collapsed. Don't even get me started on the Union because I don't really know much about soccer. But look, the Philadelphia Eagles. This is their time. This is their time. It's going to be a very, very close game. It's going to be crucial. And I just can't wait. I can't wait for this game. 8 o'clock, I'll be right there on the couch. Just watching my birds, man. Watching my birds. Let me know if you're going to watch it on Amazon Prime or if you're in the Philly area. Are you going to watch it on Fox? I feel like you guys should watch it on Fox, honestly. Because if on Amazon Prime, if you back out, you can't get back in. Like you can, but it would take a little bit. Like when you're on Fox, you can change channels and come back. So, yep, we got another. We got another like 17 minutes left of this show. Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 49. I can't wait. Episode 50 is next week. I can't believe it. That's gonna be an emotional show next week. Very, very emotional. Just giving you guys a heads up. So, yep. Now we gotta stop Brian Robinson. So, hold on. Let me bring up his stats real quick. Brian Robinson Jr. This is Brian Johnson's stats right now. The Philadelphia Eagles can stop the run, unlike the Commanders. So, Brian Johnson is 27th in carries with 101. He's 28th in yards with 461. He's tied for 8th in touchdowns with 6. And 4.6, he's 100th. Yeah, exactly 100th. It's going to be a running game, guys. It's going to be a running game. Not Jalen Hurts, Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. Even Bill Williams got a lot of work to do to stop this guy. Excuse me. Yeah, he can actually get hot at the right time. Because Brian Johnson Jr. can get hot at the right time. This is his time to be shut down. To be shut down. That is the Eagles defense, man. Eagles defense has been looking good and better and better ever since the bye week. Who knew that the bye week this early was actually going to help us? Because think about this, right? Everyone was like, "Oh, we had a bye week this early. We should have it later. We should have it later." But no, look how bad we were before the bye week. Before the bye week, we were garbage, garbage. I know we finished 2-2, but it was garbage. Now on on paper, we're looking really good right now, especially how we handled the Cowboys. And I know the Cowboys are garbage. I know that, but it's only a matter of time for the Eagles to take another leap. I predicted the Eagles to go. What was it? 11. I picked the Eagles either go 12-6 or 11-5, or 12-5, 11-4. Whatever. I know I had 11 or 12 wins. This could be eighth win. This really, really could be the eighth win. I am confident. I am confident. Just when it comes to Jaden Daniels, that's where I'm like, ugh, that's where I'm nervous. Because there are times where we make bad quarterbacks look great. There are times where we make quarterbacks, mid quarterbacks look good. There are times when that happens. This can't be that time, man. This is the biggest game of the year so far. The first seed of the NFC East is on the line. It's on the line. So, yeah, it's on the line, and the Eagles have to do whatever it takes to win. I don't want to see them do anything stupid. Knowing Nick Sirianni, they will. Right? They will do that. I just don't understand what is. It will. It will get done. It will get done. Alright. I think I said everything I needed to say about this game and the Cowboys last game and how Jordan Mailata is actually going to return tonight and how he's going to be an X factor tonight. Jordan Mailata, if I were to pick an X factor, it's him. Think about it. Look how bad the left side offensive line has been ever since he went out. Garbage, right? Beyond garbage. This is the time for him to step up because I don't want anyone texting me like, "What happened to your left guard? What happened to your left tackle? What happened to this? What happened to that?" I don't want that to happen. I want Mailata on the field. I want him on the field. Shout out to my guy Pat, man. Shout out to my guy Pat. Share this out, man. Share this out. But look, it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a dogfight tonight, and I am for it. I am for it. So yeah, I am for it. And yeah, let's go into 3 words or less describing the Philadelphia Eagles or against the Commanders. And then I'll go give you guys my prediction. Let me know your prediction in the chat. That would be awesome. So, first off, 3 words or less. Stop the run. Stop the run. That is it. No, wait. No. Run the ball. I'm gonna go run the ball. Yeah, that was stupid. Saquon Barkley ball. No, just run the ball. Run Saquon. There we go. Run Saquon run. There we go. That's better. Run Saquon run. Or run Saquon Barkley. Run Saquon Barkley. It's gotta be his game, man. He is 9 yards away from 1,000. 9 yards away from 1,000. He could definitely break it tonight. He can definitely break it tonight. Only a matter of time. Now, let's go into the predictions, right? Let's go into the predictions. I have the Eagles winning. I feel like it's going to be a very, very good game. It's going to come down towards the run, obviously. Saquon Barkley against Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson Jr. So, with the Eagles, I got the Eagles winning. I'm going to go with 28-24. Birds. I'm going 28-24. That is only if Nick Sirianni doesn't do anything stupid. You know him, he would do something stupid. Only a matter of time. But I got the Eagles winning 28-24. 28-24. Alright, so that's going to conclude the Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 49. Next week, episode 50. That is crazy, honestly, episode 50. With that being said, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe to the Steampunk Entertainment on YouTube. Follow my all social medias. The links are in the description below. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you all later. Tune into the post game tonight with Steve and John. Make sure you tune into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Eagles tonight. I'll be tweeting about the game. Follow me on Twitter at MitchTopsy. Subscribe to Hardcore Sports Network. We got a lot of shows going on today over there. We're actually streaming the Jake Paul and Tyson fight over there as well. My guy Earl Cole, he will be streaming that. So, yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yeah. Let's go, birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Destroy the Commanders.